was it like being insulted by Donald Trump?
The insult part is not a big deal.
Yeah.
It was just a safety part. When he would insult me, like, you know, his crew, his folks would take it seriously. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Don Lemon's the dumbest man on television, or Don Lemon sucks, or whatever. And then people would eventually
Sour lemon.
Yeah, would end up calling CNN and getting arrested or threatening me. You know, so that part I didn't like. But the insult, I don't care.
This is why you're so great.
He was obsessed with me.
You really could have been a stand-up comedian because you have a lot of kind of a mental strength where you're being heckled constantly.
So when he would tweet about me, like the first time that he tweeted about me, I just remember.
We're gonna read in a second.
Well, should I wait for you to talk about it?
Well, no, you
okay.
Go ahead.
So I was on my way to CVS to pick up a prescription of, I can't tell you what. I don't remember, but I was on my way to CVS.
Elon's ketamine.
I remember I was just walking. I was walking out of, this is when we were in Columbus Circle, and I was walking to CVS in the corner, and I had stopped following him on Twitter because every time I was like, I don't need to follow him on Twitter because I know like everything he tweets, I'm going to end up covering. Right. So I stopped following him, and my phone just started blowing up.
Oh my God.
And they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. That guy's an asshole. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they said, the Donald Trump. I'm like, what about it? And they're like, he tweeted about you. I'm like, oh, what did he say?
This LeBron tweet?
Yeah, it may have been the LeBron tweet. I think it was a LeBron tweet.
What was going through your mind?
Nothing. I was just like, he's an asshole. He's an idiot.
Because he was the president at this point.
Yeah.
So, but
I was thinking, doesn't he have better things to do than worry about what cable news hosts?
So really, nothing went through your mind. Like even it's the president, like it's the most powerful person on the planet, and he's writing about you.
I just laughed at him. I thought I was actually embarrassed that I was even on his radar. I was embarrassed for him.
That's the difference between me, who needs the attention, and the secure Don Lemon, who was embarrassed for him.
I was at CNN for Bush. I was at CNN for Obama, and then I was at CNN for Trump. And you know, I would criticize both of those guys on television. I'd say things like, Obama, what's he doing? Why is he trying to work with the Republicans? They're not going to work with him. Blah, blah, blah. What is he accommodating? All kinds of things that you have to do in your job. Not once did he ever say anything about that to me. And I went to the White House for the Christmas party. He'd be like, hey, Don, how are you? Right? Oh, it's good to see you. You're doing great. I'm so glad that you came out. That was 11 years ago or 12 years ago. You came out. That's great. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And all this shit that I said about him on the air, he didn't care. Same thing, Bush. The family would, or his niece or something would say, my grandfather or my uncle loves you or whatever. But Trump is weird. Mm-hmm. It's like he's the president of the United States and he's worried about a cable news host. Like, what is going on with him?
It's the TV background.
He watched every night, though.
Well, this
every
brings me
single
to
night.
it. He definitely watched every night. Yeah. I was hoping I could read Trump's tweet to you in his voice and we can get your reaction.
Would you like me to read it or you want to read it?
I'm going to read it.
Okay.
I'm going to do two different tweets, Don. Are you ready for this? Is Don excited for this or what? Look at him smiling like a dog that he is. Here we go, everybody. Don Lemon. LeBron James was just interviewed by the dumbest man on television, Don Lemon. He made LeBron look smart, which isn't easy to do. I like Mike. Would you like to respond, Don?
No, I don't think I did. I don't think I responded. Oh, yeah, I did respond. I waited.
You waited for what?
To respond.
What'd you wait for, Don?
I waited for the right thing to say because usually I don't respond to
Well, let's see if you respond to this last one.
I did respond. I'll tell you what I said.
Let me do one more, please.
Yeah.
Here we go, everybody. Good news. The dumbest man on television, Don Lemon, has been fired from CNN, from fake news CNN. My only question is, what took them so long?
I didn't even know he did that.
Oh, he can pretend he's lying.
I had no idea.
Don, you totally knew. You could stop lying.
I swear to you, I had no idea.
You could stop lying.
Again, why is he obsessed with a cable news host?
That's a great question. Why is he obsessed with you?
Because he's a little
You really were good there, buddy.
He's a little petty man.
Right.
But I just remember responding. I was like, should I respond? I don't usually respond to like Twitter trolls. He was a Twitter troll. And a social media troll. And I said, I think I responded with something like,
an AI photo of you two
like
making
who's
out?
Worse or who's dumb, like someone who puts kids in cages or one of them is putting kids in cages and the other one is putting kids in schools. And then that was good.
So I've been thinking about this a lot. If Trump loses in November,
in the hypothetical he does lose,
Yeah.
where do you envision Donald Trump goes,
By
and
the
where
way-
does the Republican Party go?
But by the way, I wasn't fired from CNN.
That's right.
That's what they will tell you.
Yeah,
I was
let's go
not
back
fired.
a second. You were not fired.
But that's what they will tell you. I mean, I don't work there, but you know,
Yeah.
that's what they will say. We didn't
That's
fire
what he
you.
said.
We just didn't renew your deal. But go on. What's the deal?
I guess my question is, let's clarify that, everybody. It's Don.